Live from Milton, Pennsylvania, this is the Nearly Famous CB Show. And now, here are the stars of the show, Chris Patton, and Brandon Kozer.
Look down, this way.
I don't see
You
her.
don't see her. Wait a minute.
Please.
Big Bird, look up.
Oh my
Oh, come-
heavens! She's 8 feet tall.
No, she's not. She's only 4 feet tall. I'm holding her up, Big Bird.
You are?
Yeah. Come on, Big Bird. It's a nice little girl. I want you to meet her.
Oh,
Hey, you're probably wondering what the heck we start out with this old Sesame.
That's a little twist
Street,
there
yeah,
to everything. But hey,
I bet there's some big fans of Sesame Street. You know,
I was a big fan back in the day.
who was your favorite character?
I liked Oscar.
Oscar
in the
Wilde.
trash can.
Yeah.
He was always just, and it was always wonder, like, where did the trash can go to?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you would. What do you think mine is?
Well, not Big Bird.
No, not Big Bird.
I mean, maybe.
I like
wear a
my-
lot of blue.
Yeah, so he's getting close. I wonder if the audience knows. Kate?
What?
Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Girl, yeah.
There she
And
goes.
you know why? Because honestly, Cookie Monster's favorite cookie, which was
Chocolate chip.
there it is.
Yeah.
So guess
That's
what
your
mine
favorite
is.
cookie? Yeah.
And you know what's coming up? Chocolate chip season for me. The baking goods and stuff. So I don't know.
Hey.
My goal is not to hit the cookies too hard this
That's
holiday
always strong.
season, but that is
This
such
is the
trouble.
worst time of year.
It really is.
You just put that hibernation weight on.
That way you
and-
just say January 1st start over.
Yeah, start over, New Year's resolution,
There you
everything
go.
like that. But
No, other than that, it's pretty cool. So really, the reason we open with that is why.
because today, in 1969, Sesame Street first aired
Oh, that's pretty
on
awesome.
today's date, November 10th, 1969. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
I grew up down outside Philadelphia. We had a Sesame place down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
Yeah.
place.
No, I just got it on the couch in the living room.
What else we got going on?
Well, I mean, again, we're busy everywhere. I've been traveling quite a bit, but
Where were you this week?
I was Columbus this week. Have to see those wonderful employees there. Jake. Jake. He actually has a big snake venue thing going on this weekend. So, best of luck
be
to him.
fun.
He's
Yeah.
trying to sell some of those snakes, and that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, good for Jake and good for the team out in Columbus.
Yeah.
But one thing this week is big. It's coming up. It's Penn State Michigan. Football game.
The stripe out.
Yeah, is that what they're saying?
They're doing a stripe out. I like the white out. I mean,
But I guess because it's big noon game, so
Yeah.
the whiteout's not going to be as.
I don't understand why Fox does that.
Yeah.
Like, it's the biggest game of the week, and they did it with Ohio State too.
Yeah.
Like, Fox is at noon.
Well, I think they're trying to. They just got into the college football scene. Maybe they're just gonna.
I guess.
try
But,
to
I mean,
get
everybody
their
wants to watch
time
a game at
slot
7,
right?
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But hey, best of luck, Penn State. I mean, they got their hands full. That's
They got their hands full.
little.
Now Jeff Samsel here. Everybody knows Jeff. He's a diehard Penn Stater.
And the problem is there's that whole debacle of the cheating saga going on
in Michigan.
now
They're trying to
Michigan.
use that, like all coaches, in my opinion. Everybody's trying to get that.
They just got caught. I mean,
Why are they doing all those signs on the sideline?
Right,
If
so
somebody's
people are
steal-
trying to steal signs,
Right.
right? And I mean, I get it. I heard all about it from Jake in Ohio because
big
Michigan,
Ohio
Ohio
State,
State.
yeah.
It's a big rivalry there. So, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. But in the end, it's a football game,
Yep.
and if you know what you're running, you still got to stop them. So, best of luck to the Nittany Lions. They have their hands full for sure. I mean,
Yep.
Michigan looks good, but hey, there can only be one winner.
Hey, one other thing this week, in the newsletter came out yesterday, right?
The newsletter did come out.
Yeah, so hopefully you got the episode great. Some cool things in there. Mike went to a career fair locally.
Yep.
Julie, HR
Julie.
at warehousing.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
who kind of gives a face to a name. Everybody hears the name Julie, but that's who
Yeah,
reached
great
out to
picture
when
of Julie there,
you
so you
right?
can check her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you can connect it all the dots.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And finally, the top headline is coming soon, the grand opening of the Lewisburg Liquidation Center. And it's pretty cool. We're going to have some appliances, kitchen appliances, washers, dryers, dining room table sets, couches, and more.
All
More.
kinds
Some
of
exercise equipment too.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, perfect time of year to get that.
Yeah, that's right. So, stay tuned. You know, we have a grand opening, and so.
So more info to come for
Yeah,
sure on that
absolutely,
one.
on that.
We're excited. We're excited.
What else going on?
I mean, we're probably ready to jump into our favorite
Oh,
segment.
let's do it.
The weekly update.
So this week we had Rodney from PA.
Rodney.
You know, I mean, hey, Tony's doing a great job keeping people come in. I mean, it is a slow time of year, you know, for hiring, but consistency is key. And, you know, Rodney was great. Come in, you know,
Great
you got
asset
him
to the
rolling.
team.
So he's welcome, Rodney. Again, as I always say, you see somebody out there new, you're unfamiliar face, definitely reach out a helping hand, see if you can help them along, maybe get a few pointers from them.
Yeah.
Also, it seems pretty quick, but it is the time of the year that I make adjustments. Tomorrow is the safety meeting.
Okay.
So it's going to be the November safety meeting. It's a week early. I'm actually away next
No,
week,
and
and
then
then
we got the
Thanksgiving is the
holidays, yeah.
following week. And so make the adjustment, and so we're definitely going to do it tomorrow. You know,
What are you guys
look
going
forward
to
see-
discuss tomorrow?
Safety.
Safety.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Any particular topic?
Actually, where you know, I this quarter I've recapped our expenses of where, you know, how our accidents are impacting us, and showing how the complacency of just because really the majority of our impacts are low rate speed or backing, and so I just kind of put the transparency out there.
Yeah, we've always talked about complacency, especially, and it happens in everybody's life. You get
100%.
comfortable doing something and you let your guard down a little bit. And, you know, one of the things, that, you know, we stress is that's why we continue to do this continuous training is because don't get complacent.
Right.
As soon as you get complacent, that's when
something's
going
gonna
to happen. So, and that goes for everything we do in life, just not driving.
Absolutely.
So.
And actually, because it's our favorite segment, I actually did my little favorite safety.
Your own favorite.
My
thing.
own favorite.
Why don't we
safety
just
tip.
hop into
Let's
that?
jump right into it. All right, well, it's been a while, but definitely season's changing, and want to put out a fall safety hazard awareness. So here's a whole list from the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. Increase your following distance. This with the severe weather at dusk and dawn, and when you're in areas with wet leaves, definitely a big issue there. Check your vehicle's headlights, taillights, turn signals, and ensure that everything's working properly. Definitely also want to make sure the tread depth of each tire that you have is good going into the season with you know, stagnant water, and or we're going to get to snow here sometime soon. Definitely also want to make sure that your vehicle's heating system and wiper system are checked. And if you see a deer, slow down, because I can tell you where there's one, there's many. And those little guys, as pretty as they may be, they do cause some damage. So make sure that we're aware of our surroundings as always, and be cautious out there. Have a good week.
Wow, what a great safety.
Yeah, I mean,
message
it's that time of year. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
the
is.
leaves are down. They're all over. There's a lot of stagnant water because leaves are, you know, clogging up the drains, and they're not getting cleaned out because it's happening at a rapid pace. And so slippery leaves, you know, wet leaves are definitely slippery. And so definitely want to be aware of everything, all your surroundings, as I always say. But, you know, like I mentioned there, headlights, taillights, wipers. But
Yeah, I gotta check my wiper. My one wiper's peeling apart on my car.
key note about wipers,
What's that?
the windshield wiper patent.
Ooh.
The patent, not the Chris patent, but
Patent.
the patent
Yeah.
to create wipers was actually established today
Oh wow.
in history. I don't know the year.
Yeah, maybe the audience does.
Maybe a trivia question there.
There
What
you go.
year was the wiper patent?
There you go.
So we'll go with that.
Wait, last week we had a big response.
Big
on
response
this.
for
Yeah.
that, and everybody was right. Boxing.
Boxing.
So hey, so let's get some feedback on this one. What
Yeah.
year were the wiper patent? So yeah.
Cool. Well, what else? Anything else?
What else?
Hey, I'll give you a shout out to the, you know, we implemented ISOL a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Each week seems to be getting better and better. You know, I'm hearing the feedback. You know, once we establish that we can learn it and go through some of the training that's been provided, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
I know the driver managers, especially, you know, been trying to coach their drivers to make sure we're utilizing the system correctly, because it makes it easier for everybody in the long run. So.
And like we said, we always said in the beginning, change is scary, but now it's so smooth. I mean, a lot of guys actually like it. I had some drivers stop in yesterday asking me about per diems and stuff like that. And, you know, they can go and update it every day. You know, they don't got to do it all at the end of the week and worry about forgetting. So they can definitely put in their reimbursements and stuff as it happens. So
One message out to drivers, particularly, you know, we need those bill lanes to get paid.
Yep.
To be able to bill our customers.
Quicker they
proof
get
of
in,
delivery.
the
So
better
quicker
it
you get
is.
those in, quicker to get them processed. Helps the company in general. Improving cash flow and all that good stuff. So, that's one message I got. I don't got much more though this week.
I think that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
we
week.
covered a lot there.
Yeah.
Sesame Place, Penn State football,
safety, wipers.
wipers.
And
Trivia
actually,
question.
bottom line for the safety, we had no DOT report.
Oh, well,
And no
that's
lost
probably
time injuries,
important
so
to
that's
talk about,
pretty
don't you think?
very important. We're
Very
putting
important on that.
miles together, so great work out there.
Hey, one last thing. I don't know if you noticed. Last 2 nights ago, what was it? CMA Awards.
Oh, that's right. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, CMA awards. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of country fans.
Yeah, my one of my favorite singers right now ended up being the male. I believe he's the male vocalist of
Vocalist.
the
Yeah.
year.
Who was that?
Well, if anybody watched Super Bowl last year, that's really where he started off.
With the
Chris Stapleton with the national anthem.
Yeah, did a
that
really
that
nice
was
job.
really, really good.
Yeah.
And he just had a great year. So he won that award. So that
It
was
looked
pretty
like
awesome.
that girl that's on that show that you once in a while watch. It's getting what are they going to start that
The
next year? again?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, the final season is like I said to my son last night. I said, "Hey, when Yellowstone's final season? Yeah, come in a couple weeks." I'm like, "No, 24."
Yeah.
Like, they
So
pushed it a whole
If
year.
you watch Yellowstone, there's a character that's on. It doesn't have a huge role, but she has a role. She actually cleaned up at the CMA. It
Yeah,
looks
she had a
like
great night.
Lainey
Wilson.
Wilson.
So congratulations to both of them.
Yeah.
Not sure if they're watching CB show, but
But
hey,
they are.
maybe you tag them and it'll get to them somehow. But great work for them. So
All right. Well, until next week.
couldn't do it without our sponsors
Yep.
or our followers. So Patton Logistics Group, which is Patton Warehousing, Wattstown Trucking,
And Patton
and
Legis.
Patton Logistics. So have a great week and be safe.
Take care.